friends, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to share with you some shaker pockets. So I pulled some ephemera from my stash. These are different pieces from crepe paper, snow and cocoa, and crepe paper, Falala. So this year's Christmas line by crepe paper and last year's Christmas line by crepe paper. So I only sped it up ×2 and I tried to cut out the blank parts as much as possible so I could show you how I'm doing this. I'm taking page protectors and I'm placing the piece of ephemera into the page protector and cutting a square around it, leaving about, I don't know dimensions very well, like an inch around it. I don't know. Sorry, I'm Canadian. And now I'm just going through my sequin stash and taking everything out, looking through it. And I don't have the best organizational system. It's basically just all in like little Ziploc bags. And that works fine for me actually, because when I'm working with sequins, I kind of go all out and just bring the whole thing out, which is not a lot at all, but yeah, so it works well for me. And I like to do sequins of different sizes and shapes and colors. So there you can see there, I fused the side of it together. I think I have the, it's like the Project Life fuse tool. I think I got it from Joann's or something a while ago. It works pretty well, except don't forget to unplug it when you're done with it, because I forgot to unplug it and it was plugged in for a very long time, and by a long time I mean days. And so something happened to the inside, but like the thing that rolls along the page got stuck. So it wasn't a big deal because all I had to do was buy a new like rolly thingy. If you have one, you know what I'm talking about, like the thing on the top that's supposed to roll. So it wasn't a huge deal. But I was like, really? So never forget to turn it off when you're done. Or unplug it, I mean. There's no off button. All right, so now I am filling it. And basically I choose either silver or gold. And then the color, if I'm doing pink or if I'm doing blue or if I'm doing red or green. So for this one, since the card was bright pink, I decided to go with different colors of pink. And here is my stash of seed beads. I actually got that from Michael's. I think it was like $30 or $40, and then I used a 40% off coupon. So it was so worth it, and I get so many different colors. The boxes are kind of like hard to open and shut, but that's something you can get over. And so when I'm making these, I just like to shake them every once in a while to see how I like them, to see how it fills up. Because when I first started making shaker pockets, I filled them up way too high and way too full. But now I'm kind of understanding kind of the limits. And so I'm just shaking it a little bit. There are some other ones that I made before I started filming because I wasn't sure if they'd turn out okay. And you might see them at the end. I can't remember. But if you saw my Instagram stories a couple weeks ago, I shared them as I was doing them because I was pretty excited and I was on a shaker pocket roll. So as you can see, this one I filled with pink sequins and with stars. I have big and small stars, gold and silver. The seed beads really help make like a nice sound when you shake it. And it just makes it really fun with the different shapes and sizes. So that's that for that one, I think. Nope, I'm going to add more. Like I said, different size stars is always great, different size sequins. And I have the ones that are like kind of clear, which are really good. And I like the look of them. So now once it's all fused together, which it is, I didn't show that part just because my fuse tool doesn't reach that far. I trim off the tops and the sides. Now, you don't have to do that though, because I do leave some with some like flaps on the side so that I can put them in a journal, in like a binder, sorry. So there's that done. Sorry. But yeah, so I do leave sometimes some on the side or on the top so I can put it in a binder or in like a flip book or something. But I mean, if you cut off the edges, that's fine. There's always ways to do it with washi tape, or you could like put a tab on the side and then punch a hole in it if you want to put it in a binder. So it's, I mean, you can always leave it on if you don't have a specific idea for it, and then just cut it off if you know, once you know what it's for. Okay, so moving along. This piece of this like cut apart is it doesn't have like a specific color. It's just like white background. I think it's like gray or black on the card. So it was kind of fun because I could choose the color scheme I wanted to do. And I didn't have a lot of blue stuff. Well, I ended up making a lot of blue stuff, but at first I didn't. So I thought it would be fun to go with the color blue. And so that's what I'm doing here. And I'm doing different shades of blue and using these seed beads. And then I think, I'm not sure if I use silver or gold. I think I might use silver. Oh no, maybe I do use gold. Because a lot of them I tend to use gold. But so the majority end up being gold. But if I can, I like to sneak in a silver one there. But anyway, I'm just kind of filling it up and seeing how it sounds and feels when I shake it. And I like the look of that, so that's how that turned out. Most of the ones that I end up using in this video are actually from the Snow and Cocoa collection because I had the cut apart sheet. So I had the stuff from the ephemera pack and the cut apart sheet. So it was almost like for some of them I had duplicates. So there you see I'm cutting off the sides and now I can fill it. You can either cut them off first or after, it doesn't really matter. This one I accidentally filled a little bit too much because I forgot about how small it was, but it doesn't really matter. It says hot cocoa and fuzzy socks. I think that's so cute. So there's the little stars, and then these are the like transparent kind of sequins, which I think are really pretty, and you can literally add them to any shaker pocket and they'll match. And I got that, you see that little tray of pink sequins, pink and purple sequins? I got that from the dollar store. There it says Merry Christmas. I got that from a pen pal last year, I think, or something like that. I just put one of those in there. Anyway, yes, that tray I got from the dollar store. And I love them. Like, there's nothing wrong with getting your sequins and other craft supplies at the dollar store. It's a little less expensive than Michael's, perhaps, because I just have Michael's around me. But yeah, so it's definitely a good alternative, and I would encourage you to go check it out because there can be some good finds there. All right, so just finishing that off with the seed beads, and there it is. So like I said, it is a little full. It's a little bit challenging to read the words, but that's okay. Okay, so I think I'm finished. Here are the other ones I made that you can check out. See, I left the flap on the left there, just in case I want to put it in a binder. And that one's one of my favorites. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Bye.